A Dutch doctor told Wade one of his own rounds was still sitting millimeters from his brain, and that bullet had already stolen every taste and smell he'd ever have for the rest of his life. Here's what the medal citations never record. The war kept billing these men for 50 years after the guns went quiet, and there was a whole language for it that regular people were never taught to read. Ronald Wade was an RAF tail gunner. His plane caught fire, the engine went up, and his own ammunition started cooking off in the flames. One of his own rounds hit him in the face. Years later, a Dutch doctor showed him exactly how close he came. And here's how you read a war wound like an insider. You don't ask what happened, you ask by how much. That bullet stopped a few millimeters short. A little deeper, he's dead. A little to one side, he's blind for life. Millimeters. That's the entire margin. And here's the part no citation would ever list. It took his sense of smell and taste. Forever. He was 23. Never tasted food again. Never smelled rain or bread or his own children. From 23 until he died. So when you meet a survivor's story, look past the rescue. The men who lived carried the war in millimeters and in senses that never came back. Wade had a tiny gold caterpillar pin with ruby eyes to prove he jumped. He also had a silence at every meal for the rest of his life. Survival, it turns out, is written in the quiet ledger of what never returns. Last Man Out is Ronald M. Wade's own account. The night his Whitley burned over Holland, 4.5 years behind the wire, and the long march west in the winter of 1945. It's a working man's voice on fire, capture, and the cost of coming home. You now know survival isn't just living. It's carrying what the rescue reports never mention. Last Man Out has the full story of what Wade brought home that no medal could measure. Tag someone who's never thought about what a millimeter costs. They should.